Folks, we're here in Ridgway, Colorado. We got this 2006 Freightliner M2 class that we're going to put up for sale for this gentleman. And just wanted to walk around and show you this truck up close. I really like this truck, folks. There are a lot of good things about this truck, and I'll try to do a good job of pointing them out to you. This has the Mercedes motor in it. It's 350 horsepower. It has the 10-speed Eaton transmission in it, and the little truck is just built right, in my opinion. So 22.5-inch rubber all the way around, guys, and pretty good tread on it. If you guys can see my little gauge right here, it's showing, a little better than 3/8 tread left still. So still plenty of wear on the fronts on those tires there. I've got pictures and videos of the motor already, so I'm not going to lift the hood again and do that, but I do want to just walk around and kind of show you the body of the truck and let you guys see it up close. What you're seeing right here is just a little bit of paint that's starting to fleck off right there, folks. There's nothing material on that right there. It is missing the mirror, obviously, on that stand right there, and I'm guessing whatever happened there is probably what happened here. They must have clipped something with that real quick, and that's what stored that coating off of it. But other than that, pretty decent body on it. A little bit of paint starting to fleck right there. Other than that, the hood's pretty good shape. A little bitty scuff right there. You see you've got your mirror intact over here, and this tire's got pretty good tread on it as well, folks. If I go inside right there, we're looking at about somewhere between 13 and 14 30 seconds tread on that front tire right there. So pretty good tread there too. Got your batteries and your air tank supply over on this side. Again, when you look up the side of the truck, the cab, the doors are in good shape all the way around. It does have the chrome tip on the single exhaust right there, so that's kind of nice. This truck does have an engine brake that I'll show you when we get inside. And it does have a wet kit on it. And I'm going to get a little more information from Dan on this, because it looks like it's a 2-line wet kit, but I think there's an auxiliary wet kit that's a single line as well. So a lot of diversity on this little truck here. You can see we've got a lift axle right here. We do have a video of that lift axle in operation. As far as the frame goes, guys, the frame's pretty good. You can see some minor surface rust just barely starting right there. And if I'm not mistaken, Dan told me this truck did come out of the Midwest when he got it several years ago. But I think he's kept it pretty clean, guys, and I don't see where that has degraded the frame at all. Yes, it has got the paint to chip off, but that's all it's doing is chipping off the paint. So I think you're in good shape there. Spring suspension on the little truck, single axle with the lift axle. Again, 22.5-inch rubber all the way around. When you look at these tires here, folks, it looks like about 30 seconds is what's showing on that gauge. So again, still pretty good rubber. And you're seeing the same thing back here on the back. You're seeing just a little bit of the paint flick off, but that has not gotten into the structural integrity of the frame at all. And the frame itself looks pretty good, guys. You can see you've got your sliding fifth wheel plate right here. Now what Dan did with this is he had an end dump that he pulled with this little truck, and we sold the end dump for him about a year ago. And so that's why it was rigged with why it is rigged up with the wet kit on it. And so that's what Dan used it for. And this lift kit was this lift axle made it really handy, because he could load up and then set that lift axle down and get where he needed to go and unload and then lift it right back up. I do want to point out, folks, you can see we've got a gash in the tire right here. We just saw that this morning. Dan is going to replace that, and so you will have a good tire whenever you guys come to get this, okay? This is probably one of the shortest tires right here on tread. We're like 30 seconds. I think that's just about to where the yellow line comes up on it. Yeah, it's got a little bit of wear left, but not much on that one. So a little bit thinner on the left-hand side back here on the back. And again, we come back around here. You've got a single fuel tank on the driver's side. That is a 100-gallon tank. And then the cab, like I said, is pretty good all the way around, folks. So with that, I'm going to shut this video off. I'm going to climb up in the cab, just kind of do a quick video around the cab and let you guys see how it's set up inside.